Hey, what's up? My name is Mr. Chris and I do stuff, and I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the crazy drone war that's going on. Now, I knew that they had been talking about using drones in wars and all kinds of stuff before, but that was always big, crazy military drones. Now, they're doing something different. Let's take a look. This was Ukraine's crafty little plan. They built these fake rooftops that were super thin that they could smuggle in on the top of semis into Russia, and then get close to important bases, and then the tops open, the drone shot out and flew and blew up planes. So this is like the modern day interpretation of the Trojan horse, the Trojan semi-drone attack. And yeah, what I'm guessing, because it said like 150 to 180 drones, so let's say 200 drones at $1,000 a pop. They were saying they were 500 to 1,000. Went into Russia, maybe $500,000 worth of gear and all these built tops and, you know, the guys in support stuff. Blew up, they're saying like $1 or $2 billion worth of hardware. That's insane. Let's take a look at one of these bad boys launching from a truck real quick. That's crazy. It's like freaking Transformers, but in real life. I'm very confused. I do not understand what is happening. Now, I love drones, and I think drones are awesome. I think war is horrible. However, if you're going to have a war, let's check out the strategic striking capability of these things, right? It's like, no, that plane's already on fire. We'll skip that one, and we'll blow up the next plane. Boom. That's insane. I mean, if you're gonna have a war, you might as well only hit the bad stuff. Now, maybe this brings it into us building insanely big, super expensive, $150, $200 million planes or billion-dollar planes even, when a $500 to $1,000 drone can just take it out. Maybe it's time for us to solve our problems a different way other than trying to blow each other up. Now let's take a look at one more thing, because I was like, all right, Chris, you know all you could probably. I mean, yeah, these are drones similar to DJI or custom FPV drones, but they're actually just disabling the antennas apparently. I did learn this. Now I did see some pictures I think were faked. One of the pictures I saw that I was like, that's sus, had like a zip-tied RPG on the top of a drone. And then, but it did have a spool on the bottom with what looks like fishing line coming out of it. And apparently, that's the big difference between these drones and normal drones, is a lot of these are tethered with an optical cable so they can control them via a hard wire and see perfectly clear video when they're doing it. That way they can't get jammed or taken over or have any kind of mishap with a wireless signal. They're still going old school hard line, but now they can do it with this thin fishing line, and they can put tons of it in the bottom of the drone, so as it's going, it's releasing it. It doesn't have to worry about getting tangled. It just keeps letting out more line. Kind of neat drone tech. Maybe Ukraine's the next leader in the world on drone building or drone technology or drone something, because here's something cool they came up with. Wait, what's happening? Oh yeah, drones that they have carriers, and they can drive them over, pop them open, and whoo, they shoot out some drones. That's insane. So they are building drone carriers to go out and deploy drones to offshore rigs, I guess, to interrupt their economy, you know, stop their oil refineries. I don't know. The drone thing is getting out of control. I mean, I was watching FPV racing and thought that was nuts, and never really thought about, oh, in a war situation, this is going to be level 11. Well, I don't want to bring you doom and gloom. I just wanted to say, hey, if you're not aware of what's going on in Ukraine, it's insane. And let's all hope tonight that no one overreacts and does anything crazy. But I think if anyone does ever pull the nuclear trigger, the entire world will instantly be against that country. So I don't think it's going to be a real problem, but this was a pretty big blow to Russia. I mean, they took out, they're saying like $1 to $2 billion worth of hardware and disabled a lot of these bases with this drone attack. So Interesting. I mean, we had the pager attack, and now we got a drone attack, and these are like off-the-shelf drones they're modifying. So that's even more crazy. All right. With that being said, please let's not regulate the heck out of stuff here. The restrictions are already tight enough. With that thought, I'm going to head off. I just wanted to throw this note out there. So starting out the week, we all know a little bit more, and I didn't know until this evening that this was even going on. So if you want to hear more stuff about Mr. Chris doing stuff, drones, anything that I'm passionate about, I make little videos about, go ahead and scan that QR code on the screen, MrChrisDoesStuff.com, and follow me on all my socials. Definitely should be some interesting content coming out. Hope to see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.